when I go to a city size much bigger, right? Let's just say, let's try Tulsa, Florence, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay. I was thinking I was gonna have a lot more competition, but it doesn't seem like there is that much competition for Tulsa. This guy doesn't even have Tulsa in the brand name. It only has a DR of 5. Very beautiful. Beatable. This guy only has a DR of 2. Doesn't have Tulsa in the brand name. So this would be a great kind of find right here. This would be a good find. This one guy only has DR0. Let's try like a really competitive. I just want to show you a comparison, maybe flooring, Chicago. Yeah, this site is really strong. It's ranking on off page. Pretty strong D, right? 33. Can everybody see the screen pretty well? Hopefully. What tools am I using? I'm using Ahrefs. This toolbar right here is Ahrefs. Simple flooring, the brand name here. Like this guy doesn't even have high DR, right? 0.2, only 14 backlinks, and he's ranked number 2 for Chicago flooring because he put the brand name Chicago and flooring and installation. This site, look, like this site doesn't, it's not even really the map listing here, but this site generates traffic of 106 search traffic for Chicago flooring installation. I can totally see a Chicago flooring company renting the site out easily for $1,000, $1,500. Because let's take an average look. I'll get into this a little bit later. I want to bring up another example here. So discover new keywords in a keyword planner. Let's just put flooring. All right. So top of bid, low range, high range. All right. So this AdWords tool, this is Google's data, right? You can't get any better than Google's data. Shows you different keywords that are very valuable related to flooring. So it's like laminate flooring in the low range, $1 per click, $5 per click. Order it from there. Carpet replacement, it makes sense. Carpet replacement would be a high bid, right? Because it's like you're replacing entire carpets. Flooring companies, it's pretty high click, cost per click right there. Flooring installation. So flooring installation, like $5 to $40 for max bid. So it makes sense why this guy named his brand Chicago Flooring Installation. Let's just check it again in incognito window. If I type in Chicago Flooring Installation, does this guy come up at the top? And the answer is yes, because that's his literal brand name. How much is the average value of installation? Okay, so it's like national average flooring installation cost is around $7 per square foot or $3,500 per 500 square feet. Like 500 is not a large area, right? Like a small apartment's like what, 900 square feet. So let's just say a home, you do 1,000 square feet. This would automatically get doubled to $7,000, right? But let's just take a conservative and do $5,000 per average job, right? If you do 600, 700 square feet, this is where you can like calculate. So let's say, and you can even ask the business owner these questions too. Hey, what's the average price of or average job of a flooring installer job that you do? Let's say they say $5,000 because according to the national statistics, that sounds about right. Like around $5,000 for flooring installation, right? This is even Google AdWords shows that this is a very valuable keyword. It's going to produce a high ticket job, flooring installation, because you guys really have to be able to show the math to the business owner, right? Because the more you can show it in numbers and math, the more sold they're going to be on valuing your lead, valuing your lead gen property. So flooring installation, like average job, $5,000. Okay. And then you ask the business owner, if I sent you 10 leads, 10 phone calls of people interested in flooring installation, how many of those jobs can you close? And let's say they say, if you send me 10 jobs, I usually close about 30%. A lot of business owners have egos, and a lot of them will tell you the truth. They don't want to tell you a number too low because they also know that you have the leads, and you're going to pre-frame this conversation by saying, hey, listen, I dominate other cities, XYZ city for flooring installation. I've now come to your city, Chicago, and I'm looking to partner with one killer business owner where I can generate all the best leads in the city for flooring installation and work with a hungry business owner that's willing to grow and scale this business. You frame it that way because then you want the business owner to try to impress you. Then you ask them average price of a job, let's say 5,000. And then you'll ask them, what's your close percentage? If I send you 10 leads, how many can you close? A lot of them will try to impress you and be like, hey, if you send me 10, I can close 60% of them. Great. you use 60% as the number, right? But for this one, let's just make an example. Let's just say they close 30% of the leads. Okay. So close percent, they say 30%, right? In my experience, regardless of what industry, business owners are cool paying a 10% commission. Think about it logically. Unless you're running a restaurant business where your margins are like 8, right? Like most of these service-based businesses, their profit margins are like 50% at least. Everybody knows that marketing, there's a big expense to marketing, right? If you don't have leads coming in, like you have to pay somewhere to get those leads. You got to either pay AdWords, which there's no guarantee of ROI. You might spend a crap ton you might spend $10,000 and only get 2 jobs. You just broke even, or you actually just lost some money. So understand that most marketing channels that most businesses are utilizing, they have to take the risk up front. I know for JKers that are like been in this game for a while, I'm stating the obvious, but I really want to paint the picture of we are really the best option, even if we do pay per lead, because we're only getting paid on exclusive leads that are actual leads getting generated. And remember, AdWords is charging you for the click. Okay. Like it's not even charging you for a good lead. It's charging you by the click. So for a business owner to be able to calculate how much they're willing to pay per lead for a real lead, it's like the best form of marketing for a local small business that exists ever, right? If they did Facebook ads, there's tons of risks. If they hired an SEO agency, tons of risk because it might take 6 months to a year and it might still not get results. Tons of cash outlay with that. You name it, like Thumbtack, Home Advisor. We all know that those companies share the lead with 5 other companies. So like this really is the best marketing channel for small business owners. And even if your lead gen property, because you don't have a map listing or whatever, is only generating 20 calls a month, you should be able to monetize it. It's just how you're able to describe the value of these leads to that business owner. So I'm trying to help you guys be a better storyteller of why this is, even if it's generating 20 leads, very valuable. So let's say it's 30% close, right? Most business owners, again, are super cool with paying 10% commission. So let's say 30% means if I sent them 10 leads, then he's going to close 3 of those leads at 30% close rate. That means if each job was $5,000, if he closed 3 jobs, then his business just generated $15,000. And again, most business owners are cool paying 10% commission. So what's 10% of 15,000, right? It's $1,500. Okay. So this business owner, and you have to go step by step pretty slowly to make the business owner understand. If I sent you $15,000 worth of jobs, right? Would you be cool like paying me 10% commission on that, like $1,500? All day long, that business owner should say yes. If he's even at 8%, whatever. But again, my point is, if I own the business, if somebody sent me $15,000 worth of jobs, I'd pay that person $1,500 all day long. You send me more of those. Okay. I want to keep my guys busy. I want more of those jobs because the profit margin is going to work out. The numbers are going to work out. And I also want to keep you motivated as a lead gen guy to get more of these jobs because I'm trying to scale. Again, you want to find business owners that want to scale. This is why it's important to ask these questions as a qualifying questions to the business owner, because you don't want to partner with a business owner. They're already max capacity. They already got more jobs than they can handle. And like now you're asking them to pay out a commission, but they already got enough jobs. It doesn't make much sense as partnership. You find companies that want to scale. They don't have enough jobs. They're trying to scale. They're trying to hire more people. They would all day long be cool with 10% commission. So $1,500 commission. So if we divide that by 10, because that was 10 leads to generate 15 grand. So that means each job is worth $150. So do you think that if you made a site, right, in Chicago, flooring Chicago, Chicago flooring installation Chicago, right? This guy was ranked at the top because he created a brand name like Chicago flooring installation. Do you think this guy is generating at least 10 phone calls a month, like a city of Chicago? I used to have a Chicago like roofing site before I sold it to my client. Long story, but yes, Chicago is such a big city. It's going to generate calls. Even at the conservative number of 10 leads. Oh, wait, that's $1,500 for this site per month that the business owner should be happy to rent out from you. And this doesn't even have a high DR, right?